Well, taking care of yourself is a daily process. Some days are better than others when it comes to our diet and exercise. And here with more, today's sponsor, Two Roads Wellness, Sasha Powell joins me. Glad to have you here, Sasha.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay, today we are talking diet and exercise. I feel like this is always a hot topic for people because we're always just looking to improve our lifestyle and our quality of life. Talk about how Two Roads Wellness can help someone do that with the topic of diet and exercise.
So our approach is a little bit unique. I like to actually look at someone's genetic predisposition for particular nutrient needs. So when we are talking about diets, we have a lot of people that come in and are doing some trendy fad diet or whatever is popular that their coworkers are doing, but that may not be best suited for that individual. So we can actually look at your genetic predisposition for doing a keto type diet or a paleo type diet, or should you do intermittent fasting? And I can actually tell based on your genes which particular format of meal planning would be ideal for you.
And so based on that information, you'll be able to tell, hey, this is the type of course of action that will be most effective for your body based off of your history.
Yes. So I don't prescribe any particular diet,
okay,
but I can tell you if you need to have more carbohydrates or more proteins or more fat, and if you have a genetic predisposition for heart disease, that maybe we do need to cut down on your saturated fat intake, and that will also help you metabolize better, and maybe you need more particular nutrients. We can focus on getting you more of those foods to make sure that you don't have any deficiencies in coming from food sources.
So you're kind of focusing on the comprehensive look at things that not only, I think a lot of people go on diets for like the physique of it all, but it's like looking at the overall health and wellness of the route you're taking.
And if you can focus on being healthy and feeling well, you have more energy. Sometimes the weight loss that people want to achieve just kind of comes more naturally because your body is running more efficiently and more effectively.
Which is probably the best, most efficient way to do it, because
for long term, yes.
Yes, it's like I don't even realize why or how I'm maybe dropping this weight, but it's come from that internal wellness of the comprehensive focus rather than one very, very, very minor factor in the grand scheme of things. What does that process look like if someone comes in and says, okay, I need help on evaluating what diet and exercise is right for me? What does that process look like when they come into Two Roads Wellness?
So I can take genetic information from a previously done genetic test like Ancestry or 23andMe or MyHeritage, or we have our own kits that we can use, and I upload that data into my program, and then it helps look at your predisposition and percentile ranking for nutrient needs, how much of particular macros you need, and then also your exercise. How much time should you spend doing strength training versus power activities, or what's your endurance or your oxygen utilization? Should you be running or just walking? Should you do more yoga? Should you do more CrossFit? And how much time you should spend in those activities based on how many hours you exercise in a week.
Now, just out of curiosity, how does a genetic predisposition influence like what kind of exercise you should do?
So your genes actually help design the kind of muscle that you have. So some people have a lot of strength, which is the long fiber muscles. They're really, really good at doing a lot of strength training that is longer periods of time. Some people have tons of power, so they can do really big, heavy things, but not for a long time, just 1 or 2 times real quick. Other people have tons of endurance. Those are the runners. Those are the people who can actually exercise for a long period of time, and they're designed to do that. And if you actually try to exercise in a way your body was not built, you cause more stress, and you actually can do more harm than you can benefit.
So you're almost finding what you're best at too in the midst of this process. Yeah. Probably will feel pretty good if you like realize, hey, I was meant to be a runner, and then you go run really fast and you can run for a long time.
Because I was not, so not me.
Same, can relate. Okay, how can people get in touch with you guys, get these appointments scheduled?
So you can call any of our 4 offices, or you can reach us at contact@tworoadswellnessclinic.com.
Awesome, and I know that your Danville location has moved to a larger?
We are moving at the very beginning of April. We will be at a new location with more services and a much larger facility.
Very exciting. Lots of good things happening there at Two Roads Wellness. There's a look at their website if you want to keep up with all the work they're doing, as well as check out some of their very neat and unique services. We appreciate your time today, Sasha. And of course, we will connect you with all the details over on our website, CILiving.tv. And we appreciate Two Roads Wellness for sponsoring today's segment.